Hey John.
Hi.
How you doing? I'm Gina Genovese, and I've had a business in Berkeley Heights now for 34 years. I own Gina's Tennis World, and I'm just so happy that you've stepped up to run for office, local office this year, because I feel like New Jersey needs a lot of innovative thinking, a lot of new people to join the process so that we can get New Jersey moving forward.
It's true. We need more blood. There's actually too much rollover of the same candidates staying in town, and we need to make sure that the fresh ideas come. Term limits is part of it, but at this point, when the people and the residents see that they've exhausted themselves of all their ideas and we're getting stagnant in town, the residents are starting to realize, and we're starting to see that we just need to have new people come in and give them fresh ideas.
And leadership is very, very important. One of the things that concerns me is so many towns around New Jersey now are talking about spending $20, $30 million on new town halls or new courthouses. And I just feel like New Jersey has the resources and we should use them instead of spending that kind of money. And that money concerns me because I feel like it's not the direction that New Jersey needs to go now. We need to learn how to use the resources and maybe look at virtual town halls or something innovative. Because spending $30 million bonding it into the future is just going to put an added burden on the taxpayers.
It puts a risk on the taxpayers as well with the bonds, as well as the fact that they're putting public money up front instead of private money. They should be having private businesses go forward first and develop infrastructure, but they're building municipal complexes that don't provide services to the families.
And I'm running for governor this year because I really feel that New Jersey needs a change, and they need somebody that's going to come in with some innovative eyes and do some real changes, which is systemic changes. And yes, there are shared services, but we need to make sure that what we do is permanent. And so looking into municipal consolidation or really regional services is really the path that we need to go.
Municipal consolidation is something we looked into as well.
And I get inundated with people that are really suffering. They're struggling. They have to spend 8, 12 weeks of salary just to pay their property taxes.
And taxes are already going to go up once in Berkeley Heights. That was announced by the mayor, and there's unanticipated increases that they'll have as well after that.
Yeah, and $300 or $400. Oh, it's only $300 or $400. That's every year compounded.
It's not.
And that could be half of someone's salary.
Yeah, and that's only projected. But after the pilots, which is another big concern I've found, is these pilot programs, they actually increase taxes on residents unintentionally in the long run, and they're not even projecting that. And the pilot programs, the NJPP article I shared with you shows that in the long run, it actually unbalances the fairness of taxes, and when you give the brakes to these bigger developments, the rest of the families and people who live in single-family homes, they actually start paying more taxes. And yes, they go to the schools, but that means there's people that aren't paying taxes either.
And that's the direction that New Jersey's going. We're really getting more and more fragmented. Each time we have a charter school, that's a new school district that takes money from the town schools. And pilots, what that does is it takes development, which is where you're supposed to get some extra tax dollars, and it's minimizing that and just giving it to the towns and